Hey guys, Jowell here, and welcome back to another episode. So it's been like what 2 weeks now since I've done a review, and I know I mentioned this already. The reason why is these reviews take a long time to do sometimes. It really does. So what I want to do for future reviews is just try to cut them down to at least maybe like 15 minutes or 20 the most, honestly, because sometimes they just oh my god, it just takes so much time out of my day and there's plenty of other things I'm trying to do. So that's the reason why it's been taking me a while to do reviews. For those that watch my reviews that likes it. But I've seen a lot of people usually like my little rants I do on this channel, which is something I don't mind doing here and there. Of course, it's much easier to do because just talking and you just upload the video and that's it. As opposed to this. But so I'm gonna be doing, of course, that and other, talk about other things, other topics, and whatever I feel like when it comes to gaming, and try to keep the reviews a little bit at the minimum because I do like reviews, and but it does take a lot of time. So let's get right to it. So this game I want to talk about today is an indie horror game that I found out was on sale on the PS4. Couple like what was it, a month ago? Yeah, like a month. I would say like a good month ago, not a couple of days, but like a month ago. That was on sale, and it's called Infliction. And I've heard about this game because it's an indie horror game that was first released on Steam. You already know that's where all these indie horror games first come out on. Many majority of them was shit. I've seen a YouTuber that he plays these games, that he plays these indie horror games a lot on his YouTube channel. That's how I found out a lot about a majority of these games and stuff. When I used to watch a lot of Let's Plays back then. But yeah, so they finally have it here on the PS4. I guess it's been out for a while, honestly, but I just never came across again in it until I saw the big sale that they had on it. So I had got that game and another one that I want to do a review on as well, but I'm not gonna mention that one. That one's that'll be for the next review. And but yeah, so I just wanted to check it out. So that's the reason why decided to do a review on it because it's a really good game. So yeah, when I checked it out, played it, it was fun. All that good stuff. So yeah, so that's what this review is going to be on today. Infliction, the extended cut, as it's called in the PS4. And yeah, so we're going to get right to it, and we're going to see what this game is about. Alright, there's one thing I like with this game, and it's the opening. Just love the opening. Don't see much games that does this, but yeah, right here. Don't see many games that does this. I like that. You think it says Nuke's Top 5 now? What the hell? Those sound effects. Yeah, right. That's cool. I like that. Anyways, on to this review. So, here's the opening. I don't know why a lot of these indie horror games always like to have an opening with a guy driving. It's always driving. Well, let's just watch this. You guys can hear it.
Message. First unheard message.
Hi, baby. I'm stuck at the gate and they won't let me through. When you get back home, can you look for my ticket? I must have left them behind. Have a good look around and let me know. Love you.
What a quiet looking town, though. Looks peaceful.
End this message. To delete this message, press.
It looks like they were halfway through dinner when something interrupted them. There were no signs of a struggle, and all their belongings were still there, including a journal kept by one of them.
Ooh, what happened there?
Several times that the island was talking to them. The most common theory is that the men have suffered from cabin fever and were perhaps accidentally washed out to sea. Other cases like this have been reported on.
Some long driving. Oh my god. Finally he enters his house. Enough of that. Enters the garage, and then the game begins. And the first thing you have to do is pick up your flashlight, and of course it shows you a tutorial how to use it and all that good stuff, and then you continue on. And oh my god, this I love the look of this game. One thing I really like to do as well in this game is interacting with everything. I love horror games that you can do this. You can interact with everything. Zoom, not zoom in, rotate it. Actually, yeah, you zoom in as well. Zoom in, rotate, and yeah, everything you can check in this game. Everything you can interact with. Eggs, juice, everything. I love that so much. Another thing I love with this is right here, where you can actually watch this show. And I find it so funny. Cooking with Massimo, I guess his name is
Welcome
Italian.
back to Cooking with Massimo. Have you ever come home from work and found yourself
Yeah,
stuck
what a fake Italian accent that is.
Today, I've been
Anyways,
asked to cook
moving on. So yeah, some more interacting. I know I love doing this in this game. There's a lot of this interacting with many different things. Bella Beauty Hair Lotion. Then we have Biohazard. Ooh, look at this VHS. And it looks like zombies. Yeah. Okay. Biohazards. What is Resident Evil now? See, everything you can interact with. Another thing I like is interacting with everything on this bookshelf because it had so many different movies. They have the X Files here. What? Then they have Behind the Black Veil. Looks like The Grudge or Wannabe Grudge or something like that. And then there's so many more over here with the visitors. I'm guessing some alien movie. That's what it looks like. Oh my god, I can just do this for like hours. I wanna be Chucky. Child's Play. Um yeah, there's like so many interesting stuff you can do in this game. I love this interaction feature a lot though. And it's like, oh my god, you're gonna be doing this for a long time. You're gonna be doing this for like hours, I would say. Interacting with everything here. The Carnival wannabe joke over there. Bubble in Trouble. That other movie that we just looked at, I guess was a wannabe Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh my god, it's just I love doing this. Salute. Looks like some mafia movie, yeah. I don't know. Guess I want to be the Godfather or something. I don't know. Something like that. And there's like so many things you can interact with. Behind enemy lines, get some bootleg Private Ryan movie. Saving Private Ryan. Want to be Leatherface, I'm guessing? 13 or Jason? That's what it looked like. Amazon? Don't care for this. And I guess Sherlock Holmes with that one. Christmas carols. Always hated those. So many things you could do in this game. But anyways, moving on.
God, baby.
Yeah, you get to hear some of the worst voice acting I've ever heard.
Yes. Yes, I will. I love you, Gary.
Oh my god. That voice acting is that's just bad. Oh my god. I just had to laugh at that. That's like typical hetero BS right there. Look at these clothes. Wow, they're just glitching like crazy. Look at that. It's terrible. But yeah, as you're progressing around the house, yeah, you get to interact with everything. Like I said, literally everything. Look at this. We can take a shower. Oh wow, look at that. That's cool. See the water effects all over the screen. I like that. What I really like about this room so much is right here. The wannabe Super Nintendo with these bootleg games. Gone home. Oh, look at this. I mean the NES, not the Super Nintendo. Wannabe NES. Exile. I don't know what game they're trying to copy with that one. Any bootleg look at Mario? No? Carnival? I don't know. It was like Ghosts and Goblins. Mass Effect. Okay. Anyways, moving on. I love that. I really love that they put that in this game. Anyways, yeah, so after that you find the code. You find the code in one of the rooms, you can finally access his room. I'm guessing this is his main like work space or something. You pick up the boarding pass for your wife. You can examine it as well. While you're leaving, the door locks behind you and you can't open it. And then a computer goes on, and oh my god, what is it showing? Computer suddenly shows this. Oh my god, just look at that. What? That is a terrible looking mask, guy. And all of a sudden, we go to like this Silent Hill looking world, and then you have to just escape. Well, just leave, not really escape. Nothing's chasing after you. You get in your car, he starts up the engine, and then you see another cutscene. So bad, oh my god. She's chasing after the car and she disappears. There's that ugly looking mask with your knife and you crash. So yeah, it's one of those games, people. It's one of those games where you are the killer. I really hate games like this, honestly. I'm tired of indie horror games doing this crap, and I really wish they can be more creative with the storylines now and stop doing this nonsense where you trying to rescue your wife, but you end up being the one that killed her. I hate this so much. I hate it. Need to stop this crap. Anyways, moving on. I really like the artwork though. I give them that. They have some really nice artwork in these notes that you find around the house. I love it. Look at this. This is cool. I like that. Yeah, this is nice. I love the artwork. Whoever drew these out, yeah, did a great job with that. Anyways, moving on. So after you unlock that memory, more paranormal stuff starts to happen in this room. You can't open the door. The doorknob is moving on its own, and the lights turns off. Oh my god. What is that? Is a shadow? Ooh. I don't even want to look. You turn around, the flashlight goes back on, and then the door slowly opens. Oh my god. That's one thing with this game that really creeps me out is that. And they love to do that as well. They love to put writings on the wall. I don't know why. But anyways, you find the mirror. And I like this feature too. I really love that. When you find the mirror, you can actually go into this like different dimension. It's great. I love that feature. One thing I really hate though in this game that a lot of these indie horror games like to do is like they love to do things like this with these rituals and demon worshiping nonsense. I don't like games like that honestly with this demon worshiping crap. Don't like it like this right here with this book you have to read and all this stuff about rituals and sacrificing and all that stuff. I hate that in games honestly. Don't like it. But after you do that, then you can continue moving on, try to get out of this basement, and look who's here. It's her. And she kills you. By the way, there's gonna be some times where you just die, but that's actually progressing the story, like right here. And there's plenty of other times where you just die. So, and you're gonna get used to this right here, by the way. Get used to this, guys, because this is going to be happening a lot where he wakes up on the floor, gets up, picks up his flashlight, and continue moving on and find the next objective he has to do, which you have to find her remains. And they love this writing on the walls. They really do like this. Indie horror games love doing this crap. I don't know why. And wait, did I just see her? Oh my god, look at that. Oh, look at this. just steps in your face. Like I said before, get used to that because you're going to be dying a lot. So another thing is when you progress, you finally get this camera, which I thought was really cool that they implemented this. When I first got the camera, I thought that it was going to be something like Fatal Frame, where you have to use this to attack her, or maybe any other ghost in this game, or whatever that they had, that I thought they had other ghosts, but they don't. But I thought that's what it was for, but you only use it to like find secrets like this with this key. And sometimes you can use it to take pictures and you'll find like hidden messages on the wall to help you throughout the game. Or even to like capture the ghost. Like sometimes she'll be hiding somewhere. And you also get a trophy for that, which I haven't gotten yet. But yeah, so as you progress in, oh my god, you're gonna get to this, which I don't know what happened here. But there's a lot of trial and error where you open certain doors and you die. But it's like you go from a house to all of a sudden you was like in a hospital and all this stuff. I don't know. This game is weird. But I like when you're in the house. I like that part, but yeah, so one thing I realized that happened in this game is right here. Oh, that is brutal though. I gotta say that is brutal. She eats it. Or well, she eats a hand because there's nothing in it. But I found this bug here that after she does that kill, you'll still hear it. Even when the game loads back, you wake up on the floor again, you still hear it. Found that kind of hilarious, but I guess no one really checked to see if there's any bugs in this damn game before they progressed with it. But yeah, I didn't know what to do at this part. So when I was able to finally find this part that remains for her, I had to reset the game. For some reason, you had to quit and play it over, and you're finally able to go in this room. And then you see this part with this wannabe grudge lady over here, just climbing on walls. And Alright, so after that, he wakes up on the floor again. Like I said, this is something you're gonna have to get used to, guys. Get used to this if you're playing this game, because that's all you're gonna see with this guy. Waking up left and right.
Oh, I was asleep.
So anyways, as you progress in, you
Boy,
get to this area, the police station, which is kind of cool.
Know how.
And he listens to his taping of his wife talking. And like I said, there's always this nonsense with these indie horror games. I don't know what's wrong with these developers with. They're always talking about something with depression as well, and you know, like they made me do it or things like that. I don't like these type of settings in horror games. I hate it so much, honestly. Anyways, just want to talk about that. Get to see his little funny scene to me, honestly. It was not scary at all, and I just laughed at that with the baby, and then it just disappears. You get the key card, you get the key card, and swipe through here. After you finish exploring the police station, and then you read the notes. We're not gonna read all that stuff. Who cares about that? Then the TV goes on. Oh my god! And again, look who it is. I guess she was brought in for questioning. I mean, the story is really confusing in this game, honestly. Well, some parts. Then she just all of a sudden now she knows telekinesis, and then that's it. Let me get... Oh, okay. I thought I was going to wake up on the floor again. But anyways, moving on. We're back in the house again. And like I said before, I love this artwork. That's why I'm showing this. I love the artwork here. That is really cool. I love that umbrella right there. That looks nice. Alright. I forgot to mention one thing. You can hide in this game too, by the way. You can hide from... I don't know if I can say she's a ghost or whatever. But yeah, you can hide from her. And this part right here is creepy because I waited down here and I turned the flashlight on, and there she was. She knew I was under here and she wouldn't leave, so I just had to get out from under the table and just die. It's me, my demise. Just like snap my neck. That is funny right there. And I found another funny bug right here. I was about to see it when I'm waking up. And this part was hilarious. Just look at this. There's the main protagonist. This is how he looks, guys. This is him. Let's see his face. Why is his eyes red? Why is his eyes... This guy's a... I mean, he is evil, right? But, oh my god. It looks like his eyes are red, or he doesn't have... I don't know. It doesn't have eyeballs or something. His eyes closed? No, it is red. Yeah, look at that. I found it so funny. Like I said before, they definitely didn't check thoroughly for any bugs with this game. Anyways, moving on. Finally find the last photo of the deceased. Objective complete. Moving on. So many weird things in this game, though, because you're in the house and all of a sudden you end up back here again. And there she is. But you was meant to die here, so you're meant to die here. But this is what you're going to see a lot of, her killing you left and right. If it's not for the story, it's just her killing you if you're not hiding on the wrong place or something at the wrong time or whatever, and things like that. Wake up on the floor again, of course. And one thing I liked was this. This was really cool. This is another thing I really liked. And I really remember having those toys back then. I loved it. I don't remember the names of them, but I remember I used to have one. And this was really cool looking at this. This watch. This is so creepy. Oh, look at that. And there he is. It's like he just came to life, or he was just watching you from behind. I love that part. That was like one of my favorites in this game. Another thing I hate is right here. I hate that. You could be reading something and she just kills you.
Got your eyes.
This doesn't make any sense. I don't like that at all. But anyways, moving on. I really like this feature where you can go in to these paintings and stuff on the mirror. And look at this. This is nice. This is really cool. I kind of like the graphics when they put here when you go into the painting, but I kind of don't because it just makes everything look so distorted and, you know, it looks weird, you know. They should have took the filter off, honestly. But I like what they did here. I like what they was trying to do, I should say. And this right here was just creepy. When you get back to the house. I don't know what happened here. But after I died, I ended up here, and then when I walked down the steps, it was this hanging head. That was supposed to be the chandelier, and he's just talking to you. Look at that. This is weird. This game is just... It's strange in a way. But when you get to this cabin inside the painting, this is where you're supposed to go. If you don't do this, you die, and then you have to do it all over again. So you quickly escape through the underground passage, like the basement from through the cabin, because she's chasing you, and you drop into this well. Oh. And then, oh, look at that. That's cool. You end up back in the house. I like that. Yeah, so that's what I really like with this game, is those effects. I really like that. And I really love this too. I love going through these paintings and stuff. So this is the next objective. We had to find a wedding gown, and here it was.
Before the wedding.
Inside the painting.
Get out of here,
unlock
you.
another memory. And then, oh my god, what's happening? Oh, it's her, right? Yeah, she is angry. I don't see her. I know she's here. The jump scare, right? Has to be, yeah. Of course. But yeah, moving on. After that, you get back to the house, and then you end up in the hospital here. And like I said, I don't really like the hospital setting in these games, but yeah, it's whatever at this point. What else can I say? What else can I do? Drop through the ventilation shaft, and you see a weird arm. Oh wow! And this part, I didn't know what happened. I just walked, and it turned me around. There was a fat dude there. Just, the kill's not over. Then he ends it. But I didn't know what to do. All this time I figured out what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to trap him in here. Look at him. Look at that gut. Look at that belly. You're supposed to trap him in there. And you can freely explore this area. This is what it was talking about right here. Or right there on the wall. So you trap him and then you turn the power. Because if you don't do that, he'll still kill you if you turn the power and try to leave. Oh wow, he actually came out. And this part, I actually like. It reminds me a lot of Outlast, honestly. This part right here reminds me a lot of Outlast. When you go on up the elevator and you see different things going on at each floor. I like that, though. And then you end up right back in the house again. This is just weird. What the hell is going on with this house? Like a hospital underneath it or something? Oh, that guy, that fat dude. I don't know why this game is giving me. When you get to this part of the game, it's giving me a lot of Outlast vibes for some reason. I don't know why, but it just feels like Outlast. The first one, it has that vibe to it. And the same thing with the fat dude, the big gut, reminds me of that enemy from Outlast as well. I think he also used a machete if I'm not mistaken. I mean a cleaver, a meat cleaver, was it? I don't remember. I think it was a meat cleaver he had in his hand too. I think that's where they got that from. So yeah, they had some of that Outlast vibes going on in this game, which is cool. I like that because Outlast was a good game, But yeah. So all in his mind, he's going crazy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on out there. This guy's definitely going crazy. And see, you end up here again. It's weird with this game. Progressing through the hospital. You have to use the camera to find out the secrets to some of these puzzles, which is cool, like that. She's just dead there on the statue. So you follow what you see in the picture, unlock the hidden passage, go down this creepy looking corridor to a basement with other weird stuff going on. Don't know. And then after that, yeah, then you end up over here. It's like so many weird things in this game. Get the code for the safe on the left side of the wall. Put that in. Then you unlock this little memento here. I don't know who that is in the picture, but after that, mission is complete with this objective. And then here she is again, stabbing the hell out of you. Stabbing you like this is Friday the 13th. And you just fall to the floor. And yeah, here we are. So this part, I don't know what happened with my footage. I wasn't able to show you guys well. Well, this is the last part of the game where you have to burn like all the memories of her, and she possesses you. So you have to burn all the memories of her while she's possessing you in order to defeat her, and that's how you win. That's how you beat the game. But I wasn't able to show all of it. So after you finish exercising the ghosts or your wife, then you're back in the real world. You can finally just explore in peace without having to worry about her trying to kill you every step of the way, and you're waking up on the floor with your flashlight next to you and all that good stuff. So you progress, you end up back here when you go into the basement, and you talk to that, whatever that thing was, and then that's it. You go through this door that opens, and you see all the enemies. Fat dude with a big gut, that other guy who only saw once when you use a toy, and this dude, which this is the first time seeing him actually. I don't even think he chases you any other parts in this game. I think this is the only time you see him. Well, the second time you see him. And then that's it. He kills you, and that's the end of the game. Infliction and send and cut. Clinton McClary. Yeah. it was okay for what you did, guy, but it was a lot you could have improved on. But after the credits finish rolling, you get to the end, then you can play New Game Plus, which I have tried. I actually beat on New Game Plus, and yeah, it's a lot more crazy with that lady. She's everywhere, she's trying to kill you. So yeah, you do New Game Plus, you get the bonus, which you're actually about to check out. Go check out the bonus. So I really like about with this is you can actually check the gallery, the Tall Pines gallery. You get to see. Oh, enter through here, yeah. You get to see everything that was created in this game. Everything, like all the portraits in the walls in the house. You know all these nice beautiful paintings you get to see, which is really cool. Look at this. This is really I like this. Yeah, all the paintings in the house you get to see. Um, and you also get to see some of the deleted footage as well. Deleted deleted scenes from the game. So look at that. That was actually something that was going to implement in this game. That would have been creepy, honestly. They should have kept that. They should have definitely kept that. So here in the bonus, you get to see all that deleted footage, all the portraits. You get to see all the enemies as well, which I don't have here on footage. But you get to see all the enemies of the game. And yeah, this is just I like this. Look at this. It's really nice. And that's the end of Infliction, guys. Alright, so there you have it. There's Infliction, extended cut on the PS4. It's a decent game, for the price. It's a decent game. I just really, like I mentioned, in the review, I can't deal with these indie horror developers that's always with these same BS stories where it's always either as a husband, looking for his wife, or as a husband looking for his wife, his daughter as well. A guy, I should say, a guy looking for his wife and his daughter, and or if it's not that, is the guy looking for the wife, but it ends up that he's the one who killed her, or it's just him chasing after his wife. I mean, his daughter, looking for his daughter that was taken away from him or something like that. And it's always the same thing, something with some rituals, some demon worship and all this nonsense. I don't know why they like to go with these settings for horror games. I don't know why these indie developers not more creative. I would say be more creative, with these games. And another thing is what I hate that they like to do is they love everything to be set in a damn hospital, asylum, or somebody who's depressed, have some sort of mental disorder that just goes killing his family. I don't like games like that, and they need to be more creative with these games and come up with something different. I mean, it's not that hard. It's not that hard to come up with a good storyline. I mean, I've made games in the past. If and I don't know, I'm pretty sure I was aware of that I have made games. Yes, 2D horror games I have made as well, and they don't have anything with that setting, anything with that sort, and I don't like games like that. It's not hard to do, if you're a game developer, you have to have a creative mind, and if you don't have that, then it's not a job for you. Honestly, it's not a profession for you, and that's what you see majority of the times. That's why I'm happy I'm not a PC gamer, and I'm a console gamer, not a PC gamer, and not on Steam. Because if I wanted a lot of horror, if I was a PC gamer and on Steam trying to check for horror games, oh my God, you'll be you'll be bombarded with a ton load of shit, because that's all these games are, and these indie developers always have the same game that they always make one after another. They make the same game, same story, same nonsense BS with this shit where if you're the guy looking for your wife but you end up killing her, or you chasing after your daughter, and all this nonsense. They need to just come up with more creative ideas for these games. So that's what I don't like with this game. Like the story sucks. It's terrible. The voice acting, oh my God. I just can't deal with that wife's voice. I already forgot her name. I don't remember her name. And the main protagonist, what was his name again? Glenn or something. I don't remember. Didn't really care. But her voice was annoying as hell, and it was just terrible voice acting. Honestly, I did not like it at all. Other than that, the environments was great. I love the environments. I love when you can go into different, paintings and stuff. That was cool. The effects was cool. I like that you can interact with everything. That's cool. I love all of those features. All of that is good. And of course, oh my God, it's really scary. Like the horror feeling in the game. Oh my God, it's just scary. I like that. There was many times where I was hiding, or I didn't want to look at the screen because I don't know what she's gonna pop up at and everything. But yeah, that's what I like about the game. That's pretty much what I can say with this one. Like, it's decent for a horror game when it comes to like the environment. I love when you was in the house. I hated when you went to the hospital. The police station was alright because it was just a short it's a brief like run through. But other than that, the story sucked. The voice acting is terrible, and I don't like these indie developers with this nonsense. Stop it, stop it already. Be more creative, as a game designer, and come up with better stories for these games. Stop with that stuff. This it's tedious now. It's old, and it just needs to be done with. It's over. Don't do any more games with these stories. But like I said, gameplay wise, good. There's of course the bugs I forgot to mention. There's many bugs in this game. There was many times where I like was here, and if she kills me, I end up here. Not during the story, not for story purposes, but as many times she killed me and I ended up here, or this thing started happening, or this started happening when I died and came back and loaded back my file and this happened. I'm not sure if that was all part of the game or it was just bugs. As many times I dropped from this area to this area, location to location. It was just confusing to me. But other than that, it was good. It's a really good game. It's definitely worth a playthrough, especially on New Game Plus. You gotta check that out. The bonus feature, checking out all the all the features, like all the artwork and the characters and the deleted scenes. I like that. That was really nice. That was cool. So I'll give him that. So that, the environment, New Game Plus, definitely gotta check that out, guys. It's way more creepy. I like it. You're gonna die a lot, of course, but I like it. And the whole horror setting environment inside in the house was really good as well. That was great. But anything else I missed? Because I don't want to talk too long on this subject. Yeah, I mean, it's different. I like games that do these type of settings. It's not like with some stupid monster chasing you around or something like that. I love games like this, and I want to see more of these stuff, more things with Ghost. I miss games like that, like Fatal Frame, and all those type of games. I miss games that like that. But other than that, that's it. So yeah, it's a decent game. It's a good playthrough. If you can find it on sale, pick it up. Of course, you can find the PlayStation Store. And yeah, and that's pretty much all I had to say with this review. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and comment, all that great stuff. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below on this game, and your thoughts on it, and all that good stuff. So yeah, so it's been Joel, and I see you all for another review. Take care.